Right now, somewhere in an office, someone just walked out of a meeting. The meeting already had an answer. They knew it. Everyone knew it. They spoke twice, nodded 15 times, said totally to something they didn't fully hear. And now they're in the one room in the building where nobody needs anything from them. The bathroom. Not because anything's wrong. It's quiet, that's all. They think they're wiped out because the meeting ran long. They're not. The meeting was 40 minutes. A movie is 2 hours. And nobody hides in the bathroom after a movie. So it's not the time. And what's strange is, it's not really the people either. Not the way you think. By the end of this, you'll know its name. The second system your brain runs during every team meeting. A social monitoring circuit. It reads everyone in the room. Never shuts off. And here's the flip. That same crashing brain runs lighter next to one person it trusts than it does alone. Working with people can cost your brain more than being alone. First, set aside the introvert explanation. The story most people tell is simple. Meetings drain me because I'm an introvert. I recharge alone. But watch what happens to you in there. You walk in. Before anyone's said a word, part of you is already working. Is this the right seat? Do I look engaged or like I'm trying too hard? Who's in a mood today? Was that a joke? Do I laugh? Sarah went quiet. Is that at me? You haven't done a scrap of work yet. Already tired. That's the tell. The exhaustion starts before the task does. Here's what nobody warns you about. That background chatter isn't a personality flaw. It's a whole second system in your brain, your social monitoring system, switched on, running the whole time. It tracks what other people are thinking, wanting, feeling, what they might do next. Runs automatically the moment you're around other humans. Won't shut off because you asked. So the simple meeting isn't simple at all. You've got one system on the actual work. The numbers, the plan, the thing on the screen, bolted right on top. A second system quietly reading 6 other faces. 2 jobs, 1 brain, at the same time. Which is why you walk out foggy after a meeting that, on paper, asked almost nothing of you. Your brain wasn't idling, it was running 2 tabs, and it paid for both. Here's where the introvert story falls apart. A study tracked people for 12 days, diaries 5 times a day. Introverts, extroverts, everyone. Same result. About 3 hours after group time, people crashed. Mood dipped, energy gone. Personality score? Didn't matter. Extroverts got flattened too. They felt great in the room, then 3 hours later, hollow, like a tab you forgot to close. So it was never about being wired quiet or loud. Everyone pays, nobody gets out. That's one cost. There's a second one running, even when nobody's saying anything. Think about how you actually sit in a meeting, managing your face, nodding on beat, timing your good point, making sure you look competent, awake, easy to work with, not too eager, not checked out. That effort, the effort to seem fine, burns real fuel. Same fuel you use to not check your phone every 30 seconds, to not send the reply you've already drafted twice. The room could be perfectly pleasant. Doesn't matter. The monitoring is the cost. You're on. The meter runs the whole hour. Then there's the math. A researcher named Rob Cross spent 20 years tracking how people actually spend their workdays. Around 85%. Meetings, email, coordination. Picture the 8-hour day. 7 hours, someone else has a claim on your brain. 1 hour is yours. So you're paying the 2-system tax all day, then squeezing the actual work into whatever's left. Usually at 6 p.m., door shut. Those 3 costs pile up. The dual task overhead. Seeming fine. A calendar made almost entirely of other people, which would be a clean, depressing conclusion. Humans are exhausting, work alone, the end. It's not that simple. If people just drained your brain, solitude would always be the answer. It isn't. In 2006, a psychologist named James Coan at the University of Virginia ran a study that quietly broke the whole model. He put women in a scanner and told them a small shock might be coming. The brain lit up. Fear regions. Alarm. Then he had someone hold their hand, a stranger's hand, and the alarm dropped a little. A partner's hand, and the threat response nearly vanished. Same shock coming, the brain just stopped bracing so hard. What that means? Your brain's default assumption is that a trusted person is nearby to share the load. With someone safe next to you, it offloads. The monitoring quiets. Everything gets cheaper to run. The brain doesn't hate company. It was built to run on it. The meeting room gives it the opposite. Trusted, known, safe. Cheaper than being alone. Watched, evaluated, uncertain, 6 faces you're still reading. More expensive than either. That's the real cost. Not the people. The wrong kind of together. You're not too sensitive. Not a bad team player. Your brain is running two jobs at once, in a room designed to give it none of the safety it needs. That's not a flaw. That's the system working exactly as built, just somewhere it was never meant to work. The conference room and the campfire look the same. People, gathered, talking. Your brain knows they're not. One, it braces for. The other, it finally sets something down.